Hey, Michael with United Veterans Worldwide. I did a thing this morning to my back. I bent over doing some weights, and I felt a little twinge in my back. So I have my Hyper Ice massage gun, and I have to get it in that point and just keep it working until it starts to feel better. And then I'll go inside in a minute here and put on some electrodes and get some stimulating shock in there to try to help release. You know, sometimes when we are injured or have chronic injuries related to our service, um, we've got to find ways of getting relief, or it can shut us down. Like my back being tweaked a little bit could um, prevent me from doing a lot of things that I wanted to do today, or things I have to get done today. And so I'll connect more when I get those electrodes on. These deer were in the field this morning as I was walking around with my injured back, trying to figure a way to make it feel better. I did do electrodes in my room for a little while. They helped for a little bit, and then the pain started back up, and I needed to get more movement. But then I laid back down again, and here's where you find me. Hey, I've been laying down for quite a while. I'm currently laying on a thing of ice in my lower back to try to help that one spot to loosen up a little bit. I've tried a bunch of electrodes, attaching them to my back to try to help. They they did some good for a little bit, and then it started to get uncomfortable, so I turned it off. Um, I'm hopeful that as I continue throughout the rest of the day, that part of my back will allow me to have more mobility again. But I'm finding that my hips are really tight, and that's probably contributing up the end of my back to make it more painful. But I'll continue to provide updates as I continue through the day. Okay, I'm back. I've been injured all day with my lower back. The pain shoots up. Sometimes it shoots down my legs. My hamstrings have tightened up, and every time I try to stand all the way up, it shoots the pain again, shoots the pain. So treatments I've been doing today have been icing my back, and when the ice is melted, I've grabbed some frozen peas and stuck that behind my back and sat in this chair, which has a recline option, but it doesn't really feel that great to recline. So immediately after you have an injury like this, it's important to try to move around, get blood flow back into your back. It's important within the first couple of hours to ice it. Ice it for less than 20 minutes, and then take it away for a couple hours, come back and ice over and over again repeatedly. If your stomach can handle ibuprofen, it's advised to take some ibuprofen, and that will help to lessen the inflammation in your back, because what ends up happening is when the back gets injured, everything kind of seizes, and the medical term for that is called muscle guarding. So everything in my lower back kind of just locks together, so it doesn't really want to bend, and ends up staying in a position like this when I'm standing. Ice should be applied anywhere between the next 48 hours or so, and then after 48 hours, then it's appropriate to start to add some heat, and the heat will then help the blood flow to return to the back. Remember, blood flow heals wherever the wounds are located. There are also some stretches that if I were to get on my knees, on one knee bent, one knee up, and stretch my leg forward a little bit at a time, getting some movement back in the lower back. But I'm hopeful that the little things I can do today will make a big enough difference to get my back moving again tomorrow in different directions. I hope to be able to conduct an interview tomorrow, which will be really meaningful for everybody to watch. So let's keep hoping for healing in this area. Wherever you're at in your journey today, mentally or physically or emotionally, I ask that you take the steps you need to care for yourself and to have some self-compassion to get you over this hump and get you on to the next great things. And so today for me, getting a win is taking care of my body, helping my back to heal from this strain, and I can get back at my normal routine next week and hopefully be able to hold some other great interviews next week as well. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves.